So when you got your login to your system and you're in the main menu and you're getting started, you need to go to setup first, warehouses. So you can have a single warehouse or multiple warehouses depending on your structure. So you can have as many warehouses as you want or just a single one. So if you want to edit an existing one, you'll probably have a couple of test warehouses. You push the pen here and you give it a warehouse ID, which needs to be a simple value without any spaces or commas or anything like that. It's just text and numbers. That's all you can enter in the warehouse ID, and it has to be a warehouse ID. You can't leave this blank. Warehouse name is just a description of this warehouse, so you can write whatever you need here. So this is what's going to be shown when you're selecting this warehouse, and the location is just which city or whatever you need to identify the location of this warehouse here. And you push OK to save this warehouse. You can also load an image of this warehouse if you want. And you push the load image button here and select an image, JPEG or PNG. So if you have the single warehouse, you just edit this one and change it to be your own data here. And then you push delete here to delete this second warehouse. If you need to add more warehouses, you push the plus button here, and then you give it a warehouse ID that's unique, and then name and location. So when you're done that, you need to set up your users. So you'll have a couple of test users, and it's the same thing here. You can push the pen here to edit the user. So the full name is first name and last name, and username is what you use if you use login with username and password. So the default method of logging in is by selecting your username in a list like this, so it's nice and easy. If you want to change that to use password login, you check this checkbox, and that means that you have to use the username and password to log in. So this is the username you'll use and password. And if you've changed the warehouse ID, you have to reselect it for all the users. So you can push the drop down here and you'll see your warehouses, or if you just have the one, you'll just have the one warehouse here. So you select the warehouse. If you've done any changes, you select the warehouse again. And then you give this person a user group. So these are the default user groups: administrator, mobile, and print and item users. So administrators have access to both the desktop version and the mobile version, and they have access to all functions. Mobile users can only access the mobile app. Print and item users can access the mobile app and print and item functions inside the desktop version. We can set up customized user groups, so if you need that, just talk to us and we'll set that up for you. And you can give an email here to this person. So you set up all the users that will be using the system. You can set up as many users as you want, or delete users if they're not around anymore. And in here you can also select if you want to use the basic version or the pro version. We'll go into that a little bit later, what's the difference, but the general difference is that you use supplier orders and customer orders that usually come from an ERP system when you use the pro version. If you use the basic version, you just scan the products coming in and out. And if you need to upload a logo, you can do this here by pushing the upload image. So this is a square image that is going to be shown in the main app or main menu. So you click this checkbox to enable this, and then this logo will appear here. So you can upload any square image you want here with your company logo and so on.